Hi, this is Vega, and this is the end of day 2. Some marginal amounts of investment in this character, not really that much. I'm in low tier grids, so this is like tier 11. My focus is really to just be able to have a build that can do the league mechanic on every, like, as I push, right? So right now what I'm doing is I'm pretty much doing whatever red I can that I haven't done, and we're basically as much map completion as possible. And this is the current gear I have right now. Total amount of investment here is, they're just, was it right under a div? I think just right under a div. So I'll give you a rough cost of about now. All right, on the price of the gear at this present moment. Right, this is 1C. This is 10C or less. I think it's probably lower. This is less than 1C. This is less than 1C. This is like less than 5C. This is less than, I think this is 8 now. This is like 5C. I bought this off the market 5C. I bought this off the market for 2C. I bought this for 1C. Wait, whoa, this is way less than 1 div. Oh wait, no, it is 1 div, right? Because there are some things that are a bit expensive. So like down here I have Awaken added cold damage. That one was 27 chaos. But yeah, I think all in all, if you count the build with everything in it, it's literally, I think it's even less. Holy crap, it's half a div. It's half a div. Yeah. Oh wait, no. It is 1D. Right, and the reason being is I do have expensive what's it called again? Graphs. I do have expensive graphs, but these are kind of expensive but cheap because I bought them early. So I sniped these really cheap and no one was looking at them, and they are kind of expensive now. But they really don't do much other than this provides really solid defenses, and this provides like lucky damage and a bit of added lightning. Yeah, that's pretty much all these things do. So right now I've build is like what, 88. I had probably spent about half the day doing other stuff and the other half actually playing. So progression seems okay for now. It would be nice if I pushed to high tier rids and completed the quest stuff, but you know, just don't have the time for that. Store daggers, because of white wind scaling. I think eventually at some point I have to do some form of stacking scaling, so either deck stacking or in stacking. In stacking might be a bit boring because I think Captain Lance is already doing that. Deck stacking may be more interesting, but will the defenses be good enough? I don't know. It's just something I'm putting out there. So if I do deck stacking, it's quite convenient. There's a lot of decks. I already have a lot of decks here, kind of a lot of decks here. And then you path to places with a lot of decks. So I bought a couple items to prep for it. I have the Hoa. I just don't have like the really expensive stuff like Garukans. I don't have like the deck stacking gloves and boots and stuff. So yeah, not gloves, sorry. Deck stacking, boots, belt, rings, amulet, that sort of thing. So kind of only reason why I haven't actually swapped to it. Mostly Garukans, I think. Garukans is like the #1 priority when you deck stack because you need it for EHP. Holy shit. What luck, dude. How much is it now? It's 1 div? So right now I have like 3 divs and about 180C. Not too bad, considering the fact that this is literally less than half a div, or about half a div. Most of my strategies right now is doing wombs, basically getting as much blood gives as possible. Is it blood gives? What is it called? Graph blood, sorry. Getting as much graph bloods as possible, and then buying all of these for cheap. So these are provisioning womb gives. I've been buying basically from people who are leveling. They don't actually care, so it goes into market for like 1 elk each, and I just spam them. Okay, I use them for stuff like, so provisioning. I use this for jewels, so I get pretty good jewels out of these. I sell the jewels off. It's good money. Lavish 100% gets bought out because Lavish at 1 elk, I'm pretty sure people bought to get them, because I have never caught someone like been able to buy one from someone that immediately gets sold. Ancients 50-50. Sometimes I do get them, sometimes I don't. Just luck, I guess. So yeah, this is generally what the build is like. It can do all the league mechanics, so even the fortresses does fortress pretty easily. mostly because of the freeze and then the prolif into poison, and then Cobra Lash also having really good clear. Yeah, so let's talk about the single target scaling now. So single target scaling, I had to run a 6 link, so this cost me 5C. Pretty shitty base, I think. It is a cheap 5C. It has life and res, so quite lucky I got it. It was 30 minutes on market or something. And this is basically auto exertion with General's Cry. And what we're doing here is we are basically auto exerting corpse. So I drop the corpses down, it auto exerts, and then Mirage Warriors come out and they do a full channel on Blade Flurry, right? And then yep, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it. I probably want to push the cooldowns on this as low as possible. There are ways to do it. I'll see if I want to take this route. Otherwise, yeah, not sure what else is going to give me better single target. I think this is like really strong single target, so might just keep it that way even when I scale into a deck stacker. Clear is now on this, so Fireborn Embalmers with Nightblade, Lesser Multi, Cobra Lash, and Unbound. I might want to swap the Unbound for Awaken Cold. I think Awaken Cold pretty much gives me more damage. It's just that it costs 20 something C, and I need to get this green, and I can't be bothered. A bit lazy at the moment. So yeah. Mark on hit, Assassin's Mark, faster attacks, Whirling Blades, Greater Volley, and Unearth just to spawn corpses. Frostblink, Precision, and Grace, and then like 2 empty sockets because I haven't filled those yet. And that's pretty much about it. Might wanna... Maybe I put a Wither Totem setup here, but... yeah, it's not that great. Yeah, maybe I do a Wither Totem, but we'll see. Alright, that's pretty much it. Leveling, same amount, basically same points as day 2. I'll drop the POB, you guys can take a look. Yeah, that's pretty much it. It's just figure out what I want to do to scale this character's damage, and survivability as well. I think survivability is like kind of what it is, whatever. Yeah. All right, see you guys. This is just a rough update. Probably will try to push this to do the quest stuff by day 3, and then hit T16s, and then figure out a farming strat. But for now, this is day 2. All right, see you guys. I'm out. Oops, wait, I haven't. Alright, see you guys. I'm out. Bye.